Hello,
I'm Jen.
I'm Polly. Got some of our favourite books from our spring list.
They're all shiny and
All
new.
lovely, shiny books. We're just going to talk about some of our favourite recipes in the books. Things that we want to cook at barbecues, summer parties. First one we're going to talk about is The Delightful Fish, very simply titled, by the lovely Matt Follis there.
You might remember him from MasterChef 2009.
Yes.
He was awesome. The crab thing he made is in here.
It is in here.
Yes. Matt cooked on MasterChef. So I think sometimes fish can be really kind of scary to cook. Like you don't know where to start.
And it's really daunting, and I'm really enjoying this banging. The perils of filming on a roof terrace.
Yeah.
In here, it's not daunting. I think it's really accessible to any home cook. Not very confident cooking fish. And I did make the Goan fish curry. Can you see that? Yeah. It was utterly delicious, so tasty. I made it a little bit too spicy.
You do spicy food,
But I do enjoy spicy food,
Yeah.
so it wasn't too bad. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was the mussels 3 ways. I love mussels. It makes it really simple. Prepare in 10 minutes, cook in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 different ways that you can do it. He says that mussels work well with most alcoholic drinks. That's some games we can play there.
I like that too. I work well with most alcoholic drinks.
So we've got with cider, with wine, and with ale.
So there's one other
yes.
which I have to show you. I did an interview with Matt. We used this salmon teriyaki image in it, and everybody just says it looks so good. Yum.
Look,
and you know,
that.
salmon you can get all over the place. You don't even need to go to a fishmonger's, and you can get a really nice piece of salmon in your local supermarket.
Easy.
Delicious. Pretty healthy too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with fish. It's so fresh, it's so delicious, so healthy. Next up, this lovely, lovely book, The Tomato Basket, by Jenny Linford. If you don't follow Jenny on Twitter, then do. She's awesome. So this book is her latest one with us, and it's absolutely gorgeous, photographed by Peter Cassidy. There are lots of soups and salads. Look at that! Oh,
Yum, and I love
so
fish.
this looks amazing. Confession, I don't actually really like tomatoes.
Who is this guy?
I really like them in things, you know, I cook with them all the time. I do buy them fresh and I do put them in salads, but I chop them up really small, so I never just get tomato on a mouthful. But honestly, every single recipe in this book I want to make. I actually did cook from it, that you know, it was a few weeks ago. I didn't do them on the barbecue, but you definitely could do these on the barbecue. Tomato, ginger and spare ribs were delicious, they were absolutely amazing.
We had our first barbecue of the summer this weekend, and those would have gone down very well. So maybe next time we'll have to crack them out. Speaking of ginger with those ribs, that I really like about this book is mixed in with all the recipes. There's like mini essays on loads of different topics, like what flavours work really well with tomatoes in all different cuisines. One about Spanish tomato festivals, how
Growing
to
your
grow
own.
them.
Yeah.
It's like a veritable tomato Bible. Should you ever need such
Crab,
thing.
tomato and basil linguine.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I'd love that for lunch actually.
There is actually a few recipes from that book on our blog, isn't there, Jen?
Oh yeah, quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Lovely. That's like summer on a plate. Look at that.
We couldn't do summer books without doing a salad book. This one is the lovely new one by Nicola Grimes. It is just gorgeous. It's so colourful. Speaking of tomatoes.
More tomatoes.
Char grilled halloumi, courgette and mint salad.
The pomegranates like little jewels in that beautiful, beautiful salad.
You know, it's split into different chapters, so you've got meat and poultry ones, though a lot of the rest of them are vegetarian. It's a really good book for vegetarians.
Really good for veggies, yeah.
There's fish and shellfish, there's a dairy section, then there's grains, beans and pulses, and then there's even a fruit bit. Goat's cheese, strawberry and basil salad. Who knew?
Wedding season. Wouldn't you be very impressed if you arrived at a wedding and that beauty was the cake?
Amazing.
Naked cakes.
Search it on Pinterest.
Yeah. This is our latest book by Hannah Miles. I don't know if you saw our gluten-free brownies tutorial.
If you didn't, then do
check
make
it
them.
out. I've done quite a few books with Hannah now.
Yeah, loads of
and
books.
They're all lovely.
She
This
is
one
baking queen.
has a ribbon. Has a ribbon. Lemon and raspberry roulade.
That would be perfect after barbecue, after picnic.
Summer party dessert.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it's so lovely today, apart from the wind, which is making filming a little bit tricky.
So basically, the idea, if you don't know, of naked cakes, get rid of the icing. If you can see the cake, so sometimes there's a little bit of a drizzle. Basically, you want to be able to see that cake. Make it naked.
I'm a really big fan of sugarcraft and icing in general, but some of these are just really fresh, you know, really new. Oh wow, look at this green one.
These are the ones that I really liked, where she adds a little bit more food colouring to each layer, so the colour gets deeper the further down the cake you go. It just looks so impressive. If this one looks a bit daunting,
it's not.
It's not.
Makes it really simple, but
go for this one.
strawberry layer cake. This is just the perfect summer cake. So you know when you make your Victoria sponge? Make it like this.
Make it naked. Finally, book 5, Wild Cocktails from the Midnight Apothecary by the very lovely Lottie Muir. We were at Midnight Apothecary last week for the launch. It was on a roof terrace, not totally unlike this one.
Yeah, but a lot more pretty plants.
The best cocktails I've ever had.
A fire pit where you can toast marshmallows. Except I burnt ours. They were still good.
They were still tasty. Lottie makes all these amazing syrups and liqueurs.
It's the base for your cocktail.
All of those recipes for like the slow gin or the rhubarb ginger syrup, charred sage liqueur, they're all in the beginning of this book, so you can make them and then fully recreate the cocktails at home. A bit different with your Friday night rather than cheap supermarket wine. Oh, meadowsweet syrup. Well, I don't have any of that, so I can't make it. But in this book, meadowsweet syrup, see page 86. I think that's really special.
And you're sort of flavouring and decorating the drinks with wild, flowers,
Foraged
foraged goods. You don't have to be into foraging, but if you are, then you're going to love some of those things in this book.
Just been flicking through and I found the woodland martini, which we did enjoy.
Do not get more wild than that, do you? This is literally a martini with a fir tip in the top.
Literally garnished with pine tree. Actually, it's Douglas. That's pretty cool.
Hopefully next week on the pantry, we're going to have Lottie teaching us how to make this. It just tastes like summer. If you're in London or you're coming to London over the summer, then definitely check out the Midnight Apothecary.
So that was 5 of our spring titles that we're really excited for cooking from this summer.
There are loads more, but we thought more than 5 is getting a bit silly.
We could be talking for hours
and we can't do it.
Nobody wants that.
We really just can't wait for summer.
Well,
it's here. It's here right now.
Here, right now. This is summer.
Make your summer party wild. We should have gone with that, shouldn't we? The tagline. Joking, we definitely should have. Should we just go get cooking and leave work for the rest of the day? Yeah. Okay.